back with Lawman Guitars. That's www.lawmanguitars.com. Wow, have I got a really cool old style guitar for you. I had to play some rebel rouser for you just to get you all fired up for this one. This is a 1959 Old Kraftsman professional model. Now, I had a really hard time identifying this guitar. I couldn't find one with the pickup in it. The professional line series was sold in the Spiegel catalogs back in the 50s and early 60s, and I found this one without a pickup, but it was called the professional model, and everything on it looks absolutely original with just a couple exceptions. Now, this is a really, really big guitar. This is a jumbo, 17-inch wide fanny on this one, and it's got a full 3.5 inches on the width here and the depth, and I'll tell you what, it's a very, very high quality guitar. Now these guitars, as opposed to what they're doing today, has a carved maple top. Now they carved these. They didn't just slap them together and start steaming them to make them move up like they do today. These were actually carved by craftsmen, and I have to tell you, you can't really see it, but the sides and back on this are absolutely beautiful. It's got some flaming on the sides, which you never see flaming on the sides of guitars. They're usually on the tops, but this one has a really nice flamey side to it, and it just, except for a few dings and scratches, it was really, really well preserved and taken care of by probably a professional musician who played this. Now, these guitars have Kay pickups in them, and they have Kay parts. Old Kraftsmans are confused sometimes. People say, oh, they're made by this guy, made by this guy. They were silver tones. No, these guitars were made by Kay. Now, how do I know that? It's got Kay parts all over it. It's got a K-shaped headstock, although the imprint says Old Kraftsman, and it's in beautiful, beautiful shape. Now, the truss rod cover looks exactly as a Kay truss rod cover would be. Bridge, it's a Kay bridge. Tailpiece, Kay tailpiece. It's got Kay knobs, and it's got a Kay pickup in it. Now, a lot of people look at those pickups, and I hear it all the time, oh, those are Lawman pickups. No, 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 no. Kay made these pickups, and they're called the Pancake Case Pickup, and they're very, very strong. And as opposed to Lawman's are a totally different sound. They're much brighter and a lot hotter than these Kay pickups. The Kays they're a little bit darker. They're probably wound not quite as heavy as the Lawman's, but they're very, very strong pickups. Don't get me wrong, they're just not as strong as Lawman's. But they're just not quite as bright. The guitar plays beautifully. I'll tell you, all the way up and down the neck is just really, really nice to play. It's been set up great. It didn't need a neck reset, which I was really happy when I got it. I'll tell you about the condition. I got it here in just a minute, but a couple of things I wanted to point out. What's really unique about this guitar, it threw me at first. The 12th fret, which traditionally we have our double dots there in the 12th fret, we've got a single dot. On the 10th fret, where we traditionally have a single dot, we have double dots. And, oh, by the way, just to confuse us even more, it's got double dots at the 12th, 13th, 15th fret. So don't get confused when you play it, but it just makes it even more unique. Now, when I got this guitar, it was pretty much a basket case. I didn't really know what I was going to get. It was in terrible, awful, dirty shape. I cleaned it up and revealed this beautiful, beautiful finish on it. We tried to salvage as much on it as we could. The tailpiece, of course, we salvaged. The pick guard, the bridge we salvaged. I'm happy to say that the single line Kluson tuners are from this guitar. They cleaned up beautifully and they work perfectly. What wasn't original with it was the pick guard. We had a pick guard made for it, and the nut was missing in action. So we actually took a pretty tall bridge on here, or a nut on here. So Jeff the Tech built a little spacer. So you'll see that when you get it, but it's a beautiful job, and it fits the guitar perfectly. The case for the Pickup is in beautiful shape, but I wanted to tell you that the pots were shot. They were just completely shot. We couldn't make them turn anymore, so rather than trying to mess with it and hope that they worked, we replaced them. You got new Switchcraft pots in here. That's the only thing that we really try not to do, but they're beyond help. So we got rid of those, and also the input jack. Other than that, it's got an end pin that we had to put in it. That was missing, but all the bindings on it are beautiful. They're sort of a golden amber, which you want to see on these. They start out white, and then they turn this beautiful color. And the sunburst finish is just beautiful. I mean, it's just a spectacular looking guitar. It plays great. Had to turn down a little bit. Pickups are just great. So we've got this really cool guitar, great big 17-inch body on it, our Old Kraftsman Professional, but I'll tell you what was really great was I was able to marry it up with this case. Now, this is an original Kay case. It's the brown and white case, and I've been waiting for a guitar of that size for this case, and guess what? We got it. This case is absolutely spectacular. It fits the guitar perfectly. It's in really beautiful shape. The hinges are all on it. The latches are all on it and work. It's even got the original handle inside. It does not have an accessory box. That's been missing from long ago, but I'll tell you what, the felt lining, the brown felt lining is in great shape, and I'll tell you what, it fits the guitar perfect. I was so happy that I had this case because it didn't have a case with it. Now we have an original Kay case for you. So you get the guitar, you get the case. You can play jazz, you can play rockabilly, you can play old country, you can play whatever you want on this guitar. It's very, very versatile. You'll find that pickup really adapts to just about any type of music that you'd like. The case, it's set up, ready to take to the gigs the minute you take it out of the box. We pack really, really well. No problems ever getting guitars near or far. I ship internationally weekly now. I mean, I've been shipping guitars to Israel and Argentina and Korea and all over the place. It's amazing where these vintage guitars are going, and we're happy to get them to you there. So I want to let you know that we have this. We've got tons of other really cool guitars. Go to reverb.com and type in Lawman Guitars. You'll see the entire inventory. Or go to Lawman Guitars, www.lawmanguitars.com. There's a link there that you'll click that and it'll take you right to Reverb. That's where we have all of our guitars now. So check it out. I've got lots more guitars to demo for you today. Be sure to check them all out and check out all our really cool guitars. Hey, thanks for watching my video today.